Welcome, everyone, to episode 20. We left off last week in the port city, the town of Embermoth on the subcontinent, whatever, of Idutan, which is part of the whole capital complex. You guys had educated Alpha rather thoroughly on some biological processes. And
I wasn't part of that.
Well, his brain was so full that he had to excuse himself and run off to share this knowledge with his creator and get some help in breaking it down to make sure he fully integrated it into his systems.
Oh, I traumatized Alpha.
That's or have awesome. Mercy on him.
Oh my goodness.
Poor Alpha.
So, as you're walking, sans Alpha, you hear a commotion and a random bleating of a sheep, very loud, as you're going. And one of them, the sheep comes running right through town, right towards you, and jumps onto Casros.
To be able to kill a sheep in wolf form again?
What? No.
I knew that was where she was going to go with that.
Well, I was thinking more you'd be shocked. I didn't think you would just instinctively turn into a wolf.
I like how he said that, and I just hear on the other line just like, wait, what? No. Like, hold on. The DM trying to ring back in the player.
No, you do as you do. I'll let you do it, and I'll adjust the story around it. But you tell me what your response is, and I'll keep descriptive from there.
No, I won't transform and attack the sheep. So it jumps into my arms?
It jumps into your arms, and you're shocked for a moment, and when you kind of come to, you see that it's holding a scroll in its mouth.
Messenger sheep. Alright, I'll take the scroll.
Another thing I've never heard of before. Messenger sheep.
You look...
Sorry.
You look at the scroll... Oh, sorry, go ahead. What?
I was just going to intervene with a little thing that happened recently. My friend doesn't like Lion King, and she laughs at the Mufasa death scene. And she described it as, it's pathetic and hilarious because he's just trampled by a bunch of African cows. And legit, that was the funniest thing I've ever heard. So I could never get over it now. It's just always an African cow. Anyways, so messenger sheep. I will take the scroll and read it.
Okay. First you see there's a black seal on the outside, and it says "Speak with animals."
Oh, okay.
So do you break it?
I already know how to do speak with animals.
Well, but now you have a special scroll of it as well, just in case.
Okay. I don't know, do I need to open it?
It's up to you. If you just want to cast your normal speak with animals, you can. You could give that to someone else, so it doesn't have to be translated through you.
Oh, there you go. Yes. Give the scroll to me.
Nah! I'll just roll to cast speak with animals and do it
but I don't trust your translating.
There are people around me. It's 13 to cast speak with animals.
That's successful. He's a very willing participant, so it's a very low DC on that.
Alright. I guess I just bleeped out, just sup, sheep.
Well, the bleeding levels out to a very fine... How can I put this? Very fine common with an accent that is like a high elven you would recognize just from, living in the world and dealing with all of that. But it's very cultured, very... like high common, not like a low street common.
The sheep speak with this?
Yes, the sheep.
Wow.
And he introduces himself, and he's just like, "Hello, I'm actually Finethar Shinebright. I'm a wizard. Help!"
Oh, Okay, what did you do?
It wasn't me. It was my apprentice. He changed me into a sheep.
I'll... One sec, what is the specifics of speak with animal? Can I talk to other people while still keeping the casting on?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll just turn to my party and be like, bruh, the sheep's a human. What's better than this? Sheep's being dudes. Anyways, so I guess I'll be like, okay, how do you expect me to help you?
We need my wand. We need my wand. It'll turn me back.
Okay, where's your wand?
It's back in my tower. Just outside of town. Please help.
Alright, we got you, sheep fam. Alright, I'll turn to the party and be like, alright, so, basic story, this sheep is actually a wizard that was turned into a sheep by his apprentice, and now he needs our help to get his wand so he can turn back into a human. Or whatever species/race he is.
Alright.
Can't we just have a normal day? Nope, time to go get a sheep wand. Please let this be a normal field trip. With castles? No way!
As you guys have this conversation, there's a sound of howling that fills the air, and you hear a bunch of commotion up the street where the sheep had come running from.
Alright.
What's that, wizard friend?
Well, as he just goes, bah! And runs behind you.
Appears to be
And
wolves.
as he's hiding behind you, you see, pushed through the crowd, a just gargantuan half-orc, followed by a large hooded figure, and in front of him are two wolves bound in chains, leading the way, sniffing as they go.
Kind of like half whisper to the sheep, like, okay, who are they? And they seem to be looking for you. Why?
He just says, "They're the guards. Guards that are also changed. My apprentice made them wolves. The orc is his friend."
Does the apprentice not like you?
He thought I wasn't raising him fast enough. I woke up one night, and he was standing there over me with an evil smile. I tried to call out, but all I could make was, meh.
Well,
Who's the...
that sucks, man. All right.
Ask who the cloaked dude is.
Who's the cloaked dude? Is that your apprentice?
No, that's one of my old friends. He's been turned into a bear.
Okay, it seems like your apprentice is a bit psychotic, which means he's right up my alley. But I guess first things first, let's go find your wand. All right, I'll quickly turn the rest of the party. Okay, we got to get away from them. We're going this way, and I'll run with. How large is this sheep? Can I just carry this sheep and make this easier?
Oh yeah, totally.
Sure, I'll carry the sheep. Let's run.
Well, how far away are we from the wolves and the half orc and the cloaked dude?
Oh, you saw him out ahead of you. Let's say like 300 feet or so.
Oh, okay. Yes, then let's beat feet.
Let's get out.
Alrighty. You dive down an alleyway, and I want to say, just because you're carrying the sheep, roll for athletics.
Everybody or just Castros?
Just Castros, just because he's carrying the sheep.
17.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm an expert
Pick it
at
up.
holding animals in hand.
Yeah, you got it.
Alright, sheep friend, you're gonna have to tell me where to go.
He says, "Out the north gate, then head east."
North and east. I'll
Okay.
relay to Dane, just in case I forget.
Sounds good. Actually, you should relate to Ray, because she's going to be a good guide once we get outside the city walls.
True.
Her being a ranger and all.
Oh yeah, I'll hand the speak with animal scroll to Ray.
Why?
I don't know.
She can't read.
Squirrels are magic. You don't have to be able to.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, okay, never mind. Fine, Dane, you can have the speak with animal scroll.
I'll just hold on to it for the moment.
Yeah.
I won't actually
Right on.
break it yet.
Okay. So you're hanging on to it. You guys are running. So you're gonna book it for getting out of town.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to necessarily kill old friends that are turned against their will, but we will if we have to.
Question: Are
Yeah.
the guards they dire wolves or normal wolves?
They're just regular wolves, not dire wolves.
Oh, bro, I could easily take them on if I needed to. So.
Well, yes, you could, but still. They're friends. You don't necessarily want to kill the friends.
They're not our friends.
They're his friends. It would cause him distress.
Oh,
You hear him say. He glances back and forth. Oh, you can kill them. Tell the hairy one you can kill them.
like sheep friend says, it's okay to kill them.
You're like, I'm not much of a friend then. Jeez.
Doesn't matter. Anyway, me thinks
said-
his friends aren't the best.
Harry, I'm a wizard.
I'm a wizard.
Harry, I'm a wizard. So what are you saying? Wizards can't have friends?
No, it's a Harry Potter joke.
Yeah, no. I'm going back.
Most wizards do not have friends.
No, that's what I thought.
All right.
I mean, they're dicks that live in towers. I mean, what do you expect?
Well, I mean, there's good. Gandalf was a good wizard. He didn't live in a tower.
He was in what, an Asimir? He's like an angel in human form or something like that.
Yeah, kind of a demigod, really.
Yeah, exactly.
And yet he fell off the cliff after the Balrog let go.
That
Well,
doesn't
no.
mean you have great agility.
No, you got to remember the Balrog was like a one tier below Sauron back in the First Age. They were
Which is the same tier as Gandalf.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but after he let go already.
It was pretty even matched. I mean,
Yeah, I know, Dad. I've seen it. Anyways, are we getting close to the Northern Gate?
Yes, you guys successfully make it to the Northern Gate, but you keep hearing the wolves, the howls. They're definitely tracking you. You can tell that they're on your heels.
In sec. Trying to think. Do you think I'm trying to I'm seeing if I have anything that would like cover the smell of the sheep so that we won't be able to be tracked. Or at least the sheep wouldn't be able to be tracked. Do you think Goodberry has a smell?
I don't think good berries would do it.
I mean, I have spell ingredients. Let's see.
well, I think we just keep trying to move as fast as we can, and if they catch up to us, we'll deal with that then.
Sure.
But you
All right.
have basically advantage on evasion right now because you're going through city streets.
Okay.
But once we leave the Northern Gate, then
Yeah. Well, I would. When it comes down to it, we'll kill the half orc first,
kill the half orc first. That's fair.
because that's the apprentice's friend, and the apprentice has caused all this probably on purpose.
So, anyways.
Solid logic.
Right?
Sound logic. Friend of not friend equals bad. Alright.
So, yeah,
The enemy of my enemy is my enemy.
Actually, the friend of my enemy is my enemy.
there you go.
Yes, that too.
Alright. So we make it out the gate.
All right, you went out the gate. You're in the outside. you're booking it. You're carrying your sheep. You're heading down the road. You're in open terrain now, though. Let's see, Ray, as a ranger, you will have some advantage here in moving swiftly and finding the best path to take with the least impact, but the wolves have been set free from the half-orc master now that you guys are outside of the gates. They are rapidly approaching.
Okay. So they're gaining on us then?
Well, yes, because since Castros is carrying the sheep, he can't dash action. He's just carrying the sheep. So standard speed, and the wolves can run twice. I think it's like twice that speed.
Well, one of my other ideas was we take like some wool, I guess, from wizard sheep and then give it to one of you guys. We split off and see if we can't just divert / confuse the wolves.
Or, let's see here. Oh, never mind. No, I was gonna say.
Like I said, if one of you wants to be on sheep duty, I can easily take on 2 wolves as a dire wolf or a brown bear or either.
Oh, well, I mean, we could probably kill the wolves without too much problem. I was wondering if there was some way maybe we could just capture them or slow them down enough that they can't catch us.
Charm person wouldn't work on a person if they were an animal, would it?
No, it would not.
Darn it.
And I don't know.
I can cast conjure animals.
Ooh, there's an idea.
Yeah, I could cast. I could cast a couple to distract the wolves. I can command them from. Well, the range says 60 feet. I don't know how far away they can actually be from us. Worst comes to worst, I can cast Pass Without a Trace again. That too.
Yeah.
So either or, we got multiple options here.
Let's try Pass Without a Trace first. So is that...
It's the one I casted last time.
Yeah,
That hides us in shadows.
Does that cover our scent as well? Because they're going to be hunting us with scent.
It makes
If it's without a trace.
Oh,
okay. Yeah, without a trace. Good point.
sure.
Let's try that first.
I'm going to check real quick, just because I'm curious too. But, I mean, just going off the strict wording of that.
Veil of shadow and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a plus 10 bonus to dexterity, stealth checks, and can't be tracked except by magical means.
Oh, okay. That works.
So we'd be
Yep.
fine.
Yeah, in mine, I even have a note here that says you leave no tracks or other traces of passage. So, yeah, that includes scent.
All right.
Right.
Let's do that.
Alrighty. I just have to roll well. Maybe next time for conjure animals.
Sure.
15.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
Wait. Cool. Alright. Now that we're out of the north gate, we'll start heading east.
Awesome. So you're basically following, a road or a pathway that's commonly used. So you get out of the north gate, you take the path to the east, and it takes a little while. You're starting to approach not a thick forested area, more like an oak savanna.
Ooh.
And there, off in the distance, down a long driveway, you can see several huge oaks that have been formed and shaped to be a house.
Will that be your tower?
He shakes his head and says, "Yes, yes."
Okay.
Okay.
And so, here, just to fill you in from what you can kind of see, rather than stone and glass, the house before you seems to have been formed from the living branches of 4 sturdy oak trees. These have been shaped and woven to create 3 thick platforms. The lowest of these platforms is roughly 40 feet across and sits about 10 feet from the ground. The only obvious route up is a gentle slope formed of roots and branches that connects roughly with the main path. Branches curl around its base, creating a rough bowl shape around it. From where you stand farther away, you can see flowers and small trees kind of growing around the edge. By far the largest of the three platforms is the middle one, which looks to be 60 feet across, but is about 20 feet up and off the ground, and is fully enclosed with a wall formed of twisting branches. You can see evenly spaced kind of window-sized gaps, as well as what appears to be a door at the point closest to the garden platform. And then the final tallest platform is roughly 30 feet off the ground, is much smaller than the others, and looks to be linked to the central platform by another small slope. Down below, kind of off to the side, you can see two small wooden huts and a large-looking outhouse.
Pretty dope treehouse.
He shakes his head. Yeah.
More like a dope tree fortress. Anyways, like...
So I asked him,
It took me centuries to build.
so where's your wand supposed to be?
It's in the highest and smallest of the platforms. My bedroom.
All right.
How do we carry you up there?
What's the fastest way to get to it?
You have to run into the main area first. The lowest platform first. You run into that, then you can pass through to the bigger one. There's a door inside to my sitting room, and from there you can go up to my bedroom.
Because I doubt I can climb up there with a sheep. So you two can go climb up there and look around for it, because you tend, well, not you, but Ray at least tends to be more agile than me. And I can stay down here, and if I need to, I can cast Conjure Animals if they catch up with us.
It's a ramp. We probably don't need to climb it like it's a... So I can probably just drape the sheep around my neck, and we can just go up the ramp to the first
You
level.
guys are still out, pretty far out on the road, so...
Oh, we are. So we can see it, but we're not there yet.
No, you need to, describe to me what you're doing so I can fill you in on things you see and all that.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're since he said that's the place, we're still, we're walking, keep continuing towards it. So.
Okay. Well, as you get closer, you notice that over by the huts on the ground, there are three apes. They're basically playing with an oversized pair of lawn dice.
Hmm.
But next to each of them is a oversized iron greatsword.
I'll
Got it.
Ask the wizard, do these apes work for you?
Not for me. Not for me. My apprentice turned my guards into them too.
Okay, so they're bad.
So your apprentice turned your guards into apes. Are they willing? Did they turn willingly, or are they unwilling?
I highly doubt they wanted to be apes.
Okay. Well, since we still got Without a Trace cast on us, we can probably just try and sneak around these apes and get to the castle.
Sounds perfect. All right, so you sneak around. You're heading towards that. Just because I think it'd be hilarious. Roll, and I guess it is. You have the Without a Trace, so there's nothing. Dang it. All right, never mind. I guess just for fun, then, as you guys are walking up, the door to the outhouse swings open, and a full-size brown bear steps out, waving a paw over its nose.
These chaps seem to have adapted to their new life.
Just the bare necessities, at least.
Honey.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Anyways, so we get inside.
All right, so you go into the first little chamber. This looks like a standing room, kind of a receiving place It's mostly sparse. There's some like harvestable fruit trees and bushes. It's almost like a garden area. And your sheep friend says, "This was my prison."
For how long?
2 years.
So you've been a sheep for 2 years?
Yes. I know way too much about grass.
Oh my god.
Okay. Got it. So this apprentice has been doing some evil stuff then.
So, anyway, you basically, so we'll just say you kind of walked in on the south side, and then the next walkway out is basically on the north side. I
Okay.
don't know if you wanted to browse the garden or just walk up there.
No, I think we want to just kind of try and sneak past everyone and get the wand before anyone knows what's going on. Would be my first thought.
Nice. Okay. So as you cross over, you find the door to the central platform is locked.
Ah. Okay.
Break it open with brute force.
No. Let's try picking the lock first. Remember, I have a lockpick set.
You guys are no fun.
Well, remember, we're doing this kind of stealthily, so think of it as,
Stealth schmelf.
Mission Impossible again, where we're trying to do this in a clever sort of way. So I think we should try picking the lock first, and then if that doesn't work, we can always break the door down. But realize as soon as we break the door down, those guards are going to be on us,
Then you take the sheep, I'll face against them with conjure animals. I really want to see how that spell works, and I wouldn't mind getting into a fight to test it.
Well, we'll keep that definitely on the back burner. All right, Ray, do you want to attempt to pick the lock?
Alrighty. Time to try to pick this lock. Mm. 13.
That is successful. Holy crap.
Surprisingly.
That's funny. Okay.
All right. So you hear the click as the latch releases, and you can push the door open.
Nice.
Sounds good. All right. So we push the door open, get inside, and very quietly close the door again.
All right. So as you look around, you see a relatively untidy room. There is a main wall that runs right down the center, so you're in basically half of the entirety of the platform. There's bookshelves all the way along the middle, and work tables over along the side. Everything is just untidy. Like, things are just thrown down. There's stacks of notes there's like a kind of a central round table, and everything is ink splattered, and you see a bunch of complicated anatomical diagrams, various beasts and monsters. He's obviously, the apprentice has been experimenting and trying to figure out different ways to change people and things.
Huh.
Okay. Good to know.
So it is true, all wizards are messy.
Yeah, more or less. There is one door in the middle wall that is relatively near to where you enter, and it is kind of adjacent to a bookshelf. I don't know if that matters, but I figured I'd say it.
Okay. Well, or as the sheep say, is the route up to the second level.
Through the door, take a left.
Through the door, take a left.
All right. Let's go through the door. We'll take a left.
Okay. Let me see here. diagrams. All right. So where you are at right here is kind of the main living room, the sitting room, whatever you want to call it. It has a fireplace in the corner, what would be the center of the platform. There's a round table with 4 chairs around it, a door that goes up to the last quarter of the place. It is slightly open. There's a desk in the corner, and then kind of out to the back side is the door that goes to the walkway up to the upper platform.
Let's head to the walkway up to the upper platform.
Well, oh, sorry. And I missed one thing. So many notes.
Yeah.
So, also, in the far side of the room where the desk is, you see a human bent over the desk, frantically taking notes, trying to figure something out.
All right. So
Let's spy on him for a bit.
I lean over to you and very quietly ask you to ask the sheep who this dude is.
Yo, sheep, who is that?
Says, "That's him."
Okay, let's carefully sneak around.
No, this guy.
Knock him against the head.
Yes,
Knock him out.
pretty much. Or I was going to be a little bit more lethal, but
You're just gonna.
How about we ask the wizard what he wants
So-
done to his own apprentice?
first things is you never give a wizard an even break. Especially, second, we can do this non-lethally. We can ask Castros to go up and smack the guy on the back of the head with his staff. Just kind of knock him out, and then we
My
can
club?
tie him up
I don't have a
With-
staff, it's a club.
with your club then.
Which, even more suitable for whacking.
Exactly. So, do you want to play whack-a-mole on the wizard?
Sure. Yeah, sure. Just
I would-
knock him out.
Yeah.
Aim for, a nerve.
In front of the medulla oblongata.
Alright.
Mama's wrong again.
So I'll carefully set down the sheep.
Okay.
Creep on over with the pass without trace.
Yep.
Raise my club. And it's an 18 to hit.
Holy crap. Yeah, you hit.
Alright, do I have to roll for damage?
Yes.
4.
And that's why. So you take a mighty swing and you smack his head against the wall, and he's just like, "What?" And it hurts. He's rung, but he's not out. He stumbles up to his feet.
I hit him again.
I don't know if you can. Are you, do you have 2 attacks per round?
No.
yeah, give him a chance to stumble up, and yeah, he's trying to figure out what to do. Let me look up one spell real quick, because I'm not much for these guys. You see a flash as he stumbles back, hits the wall, and then moves forward away from you in an expeditious retreat.
Why?
Okay, no. What do you mean, why? You hit him. Of course he's going to be trying to get away.
I don't trust him.
Well, no. So how big a space are we standing in?
The room is good size, so it's like a 1/4 of a 30-foot diameter circle.
Okay. About. Okay. So the walls are about 7 or 8 feet then? give or take.
Yeah,
Or one
something
quarter?
like that.
Okay, so not a huge room.
No.
So he doesn't have a whole lot of room to be jinking around, right? So he's in pretty much of a straight line.
Well, he beelines from where you hit him. Let's see. He beelines from where you hit him towards the, I guess, fireplace since you snuck up behind him. And then, like, pushes off the wall and heads towards his bedroom. So he's basically flanking you.
Okay. I'm going to cast my Javelin of Return at him.
Okay. You'll have to roll at disadvantage currently.
Why is that?
Because Expeditious Retreat means that he gets basically double the chance to dodge.
Okay. All right.
It's a
let's see what we
spell.
get. Okay, so the first one. So the first one is a 17. Oh no! Second one's a 2, so 7.
Yeah, that one does not hit. He jumps over your javelin as you chuck it at him, hits the door, and begins to open it. The only chance for anything right now would be if Ray does something.
Keen on killing this guy, so I'm gonna take one of my. I just dropped the dice. So I'm gonna take. Okay. I'm gonna take one of my.
I mean, I do get an extra attack every turn.
Yes.
Okay, so
But he's too. You could throw your sword, I guess, or axe.
I could. I mean, well, the javelin returns to my hand, so
I think that'd be an action, wouldn't it?
to return it back.
Yeah.
I mean, I could also throw the axe. So
I'd feel more comfortable with you throwing the axe than, having a magically flashback javelin.
okay, I could do that, or do I have time to cast like Ray of Frost or something?
If it's a cantrip, then yes.
I believe it is. I'm just gonna cast my axe. So that's also gonna be at disadvantage, right?
Yes.
All right. So first roll, 12.
Okay.
Second roll is a 14.
Okay, 12 and 14. Let me see. You trip him with your axe, so you throw it, and he's like trying to dodge out of the way. He trips and slams his face first into the door.
Nice. So he's prone then?
Kind of half prone.
Okay.
So, like, if Ray wanted to shoot, the normal advantage of the arrow would be in effect instead of it being canceled out.
Take the handle of your dagger and like knock it into his neck to knock him out.
Yeah, I can do that. So is that with disadvantage or just normal?
That would be normal.
Alrighty.
Yeah, Dane's axe made it normal.
Don't fail me now. I keep rolling a 10. That's a 15.
That is a hit.
Sweet.
Roll for damage. She got 5 damage with that.
Okay. Another 5. But you called it his neck, right?
Yeah.
So you're stabbing him?
No, I'm trying to knock him out.
So they said neck, but they really mean kind of back of the head.
Well, like the handle of my sword, not the actual sword blade.
So you're trying to, like, crush his jugular with the blunt end of your dagger.
I'm not trying to kill him. I'm trying to knock him out.
That'll knock him out.
Not permanently.
All right. So yeah, I mean, you hit him. He's He's not quite unconscious, but man, he is hurt. Like, he's been hit in the head twice. His head is ringing. He's breathing heavy. He's not in a good place.
Kinda.
We had every opportunity.
Okay, but he's pretty out of it, right?
Yeah, he's ringing.
Okay.
It'd be a good chance for you guys if you wanted to do something before he came to.
Well, you want to hit him in the head again with your club there, Castros? It'd be kind of your turn again.
With pleasure. That's a 14 to hit.
Yeah, you hit him.
7 bludgeoning.
Oh, God. Yeah, you just slam him and his head bounces off the door in front. So you got him cracked behind and cracked in front simultaneously.
Oh.
And yeah, I mean, he slumps down to the ground, so he's fully prone, not unconscious, but he wishes he was.
All right. Cool.
Good enough. Let's go.
No. So we want to do is tie him up.
We don't have rope. I have robes. I'm okay with us ripping them up and using them as rope.
Or we could use his robes, his clothes. We could cut his clothes into strips and totally tie him up with that.
I mean, we could. Is there any assault this man? Now we're just gonna take away his clothing and his dignity.
Well, would you rather we killed him?
No.
So there you go. So I think that is our. How do we not have rope? Is it Alpha that has rope?
I think so.
Yes.
Okay.
Gosh darn it.
All right.
He went and left us without any rope. What kind of friend is he?
Well,
You guys never pick it up.
we did traumatize him. All right, so let's cut his wizard's robes into strips and hog tie him. I'm thinking we. I'm thinking kind of pretzel, where we tie one hand to one ankle behind his back, and one hand to the other ankle in front of him. So he's kind of like almost doing the splits, so to speak. That way he doesn't have any way to kind of wiggle his fingers together to actually kind of cast a spell. So
I don't know where this came from you, but I completely approve of that way of tying somebody up. Sometimes I really wonder if we are the heroes here.
Well, if we were the true villains, we would have just killed him while we had the chance. And then we should probably gag him, just so he can't, speak spells at us.
There you go.
All right. That's pretty crazy.
What are we not?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming that Dane is the leader of all this. Let's do a check. I want to see how tightly and well you tie him down. Roll a sleight of hand.
All right, sleight of hand. Aha! 18.
Yeah, he is very well tied. He is not getting out of that.
Perfect.
Excellent.
I like it. All right, cool. And then with the gag, we should be good. So,
Yeah. All right.
yeah. So we'll just kind of leave him right there for the moment, and then we will kind of head out the door and on up.
Okay. You go in and you see a standard dirty bedroom. There's a couple of beds. This is obviously a place that's shared habitation. And yeah, it's messy, so you're going to have to do an investigation to try and find whatever might be here.
All right. Looking for the wand. Oh, no.
I didn't get much better than you, so.
So I only got a 4. Come on, Ray.
I got a -1 on investigation. Who? And that's a 10 again. 9. I got 7, so.
I got a 4.
If I ask the sheep to help us, can I try again?
All right, you put the sheep down, and he walks over after you guys haven't found anything, and he just ruffles around, and it looks like he's holding a carrot in his mouth, and he's like, "Here it is."
Oh my god, a carrot.
Well, it looks like like he's holding a carrot. It's a definite wand. I mean, you can
Oh, okay.
tell.
Okay, all right.
It's just funny because he's a sheep, and he's just like, "Come on, guys, I could find this."
Anyways, all right, we have your wand. Now what do we do with it?
Turn me back.
How?
You have power. I feel it.
All right. I guess I'm the most magic wielder among us, so I shall take the wand and just, I guess, channel Arcana into it with my druid
Arcana
prowess.
check. That's. I like that.
Arcana check.
Yeah, hold on. Let me double check this here. Even though we made live. Okay, so yeah, you can make the attempt. There's a standard DC for this, so you can do your Arcana check and see if you pull it off. You're just using a magic wand, basically. Now, the magic wand does have some peculiarities to it. Namely, well, tell you what. First, do an Arcana check when you pick up the wand and tell me what you get.
I got
A what?
a 9.
A 9. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. You just feel that it's a weird wand. It's got some iron bands on it that are holding together some cracks. It definitely looks like something that someone has modified and not a piece of nature like you're used to. So it's up to you, and just you can do your attempt to cast. And well, first, actually, tell you what, roll me a 1d4.
Our cat attacks.
She's not really attacking, she's trying to get up, but she's using her claws.
The 1d4 is a 4.
Okay, so you have 3 charges in the wand, and you feel free to attempt to make it or leave him as he is. It's completely up to you.
We get the wand, and I'm just like, you know what? Actually changed my mind. You can just stay a sheep. We're just off with magic wand in hand. Like, see ya, sucker!
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
Why not?
Because, again, that is more what villains would do.
Alright. Okay, so I guess I'll try it again, and this time kind of imagine what it's like to, like, transform back into a tiefling from, like, wild shape. As I, like, do another Arcana check.
Is it an Arcana check? You just trying to...
Yeah, well, the first one was just an identification and to see, like, how many charges it had and all that stuff. And so based on your initial Arcana check, I could tell you how much you could figure out about it, what you knew. So now going forward is you casting spells.
Like, what spell do I need to cast?
Well, it's in the wand. The wand itself is an enchanted item.
Just activating the wand, so I would assume you would roll the 1d20.
And then add spell attack bonus?
Just Arcana.
Just Arcana. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's just one. It's literally an Arcana check to use the item.
Okay. That's a 19.
Holy crap! Yeah, he poofs back into existence as a scrawny, very slender elf. He's mostly naked.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah.
been 2 years.
Change back.
Stop it.
And he falls to the ground, hands up over his face. It's like,
Is it real? They're not hooves. I have a nose.
it's a really long nose, by the way, big pointed thing. And Like,
and eyes, and oh, my ears. Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, now what do we do about everybody else's animal? Are you gonna pay us for this or what, man?
Oh, yes,
got
absolutely. Let me. I I haven't had any use for money in so long. I'll have to see what's here. Um, as for the others, yes, we can. Let's see what we can do. May I have my wand back?
Okay, I'll give him the one back.
As Cassius goes to hand the wand back to the wizard, Dane kind of quietly takes up a position kind of directly behind the wizard,
okay.
just in case.
Oh, that's
Oh,
fair.
he says, "Thank you."
Thank you so much. Come, let us see what we can do.
And he starts walking down the walkway, and first he sees his former apprentice, and he goes,
Oh, you must pay for what you have done.
he points the wand at him, and oh boy. I did that, and oh, he torques and twists, and he starts to turn into something. And as he's midway through the transformation, you just hear a death rattle, and he stops moving.
We asked the guy, well, "What just happened?"
He looks very confused at the one who goes,
I'm not sure. I was trying to turn him into a gibbering mouther and something went wrong. Oops. That I didn't mean to do that.
Okay.
There goes your apprentice.
I rolled really bad.
Good ones.
I kind of thought maybe you rolled a nat 1 on that.
Not quite, but pretty close.
There's dice.
There's
There's
rules for this.
Keep him alive.
I know. Well, at least we didn't actually personally kill him.
Oh, well, this seems like
Well,
a win-win.
I wasn't trying to kill him. There's just a whole bunch of rules written up for this wand that if you go so many under a certain number, then other things start to happen.
Got it. That's funny.
He's just, oh my, maybe I shouldn't try to transform the others.
Well, you realize that, if you don't transform them back, they might just kill you and take up residence here themselves. So, I mean, it's up to you, but...
Good point. Well, I have you guys. You could just kill them for me. So,
No.
tell you what, let's try and we'll change one of them. And if it fails, well, you've got a pretty good looking axe there.
You have a rather cavalier attitude towards your employees there, sir.
I told you, I'm a wizard, Harry.
I say why not?
We're not known for having, like empathy.
Well, yes. Let's at least pretend to try while we are in your presence, please.
He just scoffs. He's like,
Dwarves.
and he kind of nudges Ray with an elbow while he doesn't say.
Am I right?
Roll my eyes and move away from him.
Probably smells bad anyway.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
guy.
he
I don't like this guy. We should hang out with him more.
He smells like lanolin.
I bet he does. Is he a little sheepish too?
He's surprisingly not sheepish. He's very bold. He's definitely got the arrogance of a wizard about him.
No, if he's not careful, he's going to get an axe to the base of his spine. So,
But we're gonna kill our new friends.
only if he deserves it.
Oh, come on. What has he done that we haven't? Anyways. So,
That's a good question. I was wondering.
are we gonna try to change back some of the others? And if it doesn't work, then I guess we go kill him.
Well, only if they attack.
All right.
Well, he walks down the little walkway through the garden area, and he sees the apes, or yeah, they're over to the side, kind of resting. They look like they're falling asleep, but the bear's kind of standing there and cocks his head and looks at him, and just then he picks up the wand, points it, and that one doesn't fail as bad, but he definitely doesn't become the creature he wanted.
Grade A wizard here.
Well, he's been out of the game for a while.
Right, that is fair.
So the bear kind of, just because I think this is hilarious. So the bear kind of flops down into a puddle and then starts to twist and torque, and it looks kind of like that scene from Willow when he hits the troll with the wand and it starts to turn into like a twisted monster, and he's like, oh, kind of looks at the wand, kind of like he's looking at the barrel of a gun. He's like,
well, I'm glad I'm out of uses of this for today. We should probably do something about that. I'm gonna just take a step backwards here real quick.
and he takes a long step back into the garden area.
See that he's helpful.
Okay. Should we roll for initiative?
Well, they're not on this yet.
You may, if you wish, or you can do something, because as of right now, it just happened. So there's not actually combat yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's not our fault. Why should we have to fight and risk our lives?
Well, you want to get paid, don't you?
We can rob him when he's dead.
Both are good points.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, he did just say his wand is out of uses, and he doesn't seem to be the brightest wizard at the moment, so I guess if we want to, we can take him on too. The world is our oyster at the moment.
Jeez Louise. You guys are rather kind of larcenous, and
You were the one who tied up the apprentice!
I'm done with this dude.
in addition to, as opposed to killing him, tying up is much better. Until the guy killed him, so,
Seems like everything we do when we try to be good just never works out, does it?
No, it really doesn't seem to.
Alright.
Well, okay, so Dane's gonna ready. He's not gonna cast it, but he's gonna ready Firebolt just in case this. And he's gonna just kind of see what this thing does.
All right. Well, it's there on the ground, and it just starts making a bunch of sounds. It's like one of the mouths is like the creature from Aliens 4, when it's just like, kill me, and the others just scream and hiss, and this wakes up the attention of the apes, who are horrified by what they see, and at that same moment, you hear a loud grunt of,
oh, crap.
and you see coming up from around the side of the platform is that big orc that was in town. Behind him is a bear and 2 wolves.
This is your benevolent GM, and this is an ad break. We have a book. Please visit Azentuary.com for Azentuary, the Saga of Erda. Basically, season 1 of our podcast. Learn all of the weird inside jokes. Get to read the adventure instead of listen to it. And solve the mystery that is Erda. Again, that's Azentuary.com, where you can order your copy today.
A bear? I thought we just turned the bear into this monster.
Well, there are 2
That
bears.
was a different bear.
Yeah. So, if you guys want, since Ooze Bear seems to want death, and Dane at least feels pretty bad about killing innocents,
Well,
why don't you take on the Ooze?
Okay.
Because they want death. That might make you feel a bit better about it.
No, I have no problem killing the half orc either.
Dwarf, I guess.
Are you going to want to do conjure animals then?
Oh, probably.
What are the apes doing?
As of the moment, they are grabbing their swords.
So they're ready to attack.
Well, we don't know if they're going to attack us or the ooze.
I wouldn't hold my breath.
Okay, so Dane's going to start off with casting firebolt at the ooze because it did say kill me. So.
All right. Well. All right. So now you will get top initiative, and we'll have everyone else roll because you will start us off.
All right. So rolling my attack.
Well, no. I'm gonna have everyone roll initiative first, so I can get the order, and then I'll have you roll the attack because you're starting the phase.
Castle's got a 6. Ray got a 6 too.
Roll again.
Whoever gets the higher of between us two gets to go first, I guess. But we're still at 6. I got 14.
I got 22.
Second roll. All right, so
Casseros is last. All right.
All right.
So,
and I just need to roll for these guys really quick. Go ahead and do your attack, and we'll figure it out from there.
all right. I'm really sick of my rolling. Spell casting to cast firebolt is a 15.
That and your black. Yeah, that hits.
All right, sweet. And I believe firebolt. That's 2d10 now. So let's roll for damage here. So that's 9 fire damage.
Nice.
Okay, and then for my extra attack, I'm going to cast my javelin at it,
Okay.
and that was a nat 20.
Oh, geez. All right. Well, roll again. Tell me what you get.
Rolling again. So that's. Do I add my attack bonus to this?
You may.
Okay, so that's a 13 plus 5 is 18.
Oh my God! You kill it. Like you throw your javelin in like one of those beautiful cinematic arc moments, and it just slams into it and falls over dead.
All right.
All right.
Perfect.
That happened. Holy crap.
oh my god. God. Anyways.
Oh, the joy of gift.
It was unexpected. Okay, so by this point, the wolves have come around. You guys are up on the ramp still, but the two of them charge together directly. I'm assuming Dane would be the furthest one down just from casting those bolts. You know, to be clear and get in range, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the first one takes a bite and misses completely. And the second one rolls equally crappy and takes a bite and misses completely. So that was just pathetic.
Inferior normal wolves.
Yeah, normal wolves. And then the first of the apes runs up, and he just comes straight up the ramp at you. And he's going to take his swing with his sword. Oh, God, and he nat 20s. So
is he still swinging at me?
Yes. You're the only one that's right there.
Okay.
I mean, I figured, that's why I was saying, like, if you're furthest down so you could get your bolt off to hit the thing, you know, and kill it, then logically it made sense to me.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Where did they go?
Where did they come from? Where did they go? Where did they come from?
Well, I have 3 screens open, so I lose my creatures in all of this.
Right.
Okay. Over to this line. All right, I'm just going to use the standard.
Here comes the ouchies.
Well, I'm just trying to get this correct. Because they're hitting with a sword instead of a rock because they're partially humanoid. So I'm just going to change that. Well, actually, no. It's only 6 damage total because I rolled basically minimum.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, so you got out of anything too bad.
Now, that was one of the apes that hit me.
Yeah, that was one of the apes that hit you. And then the bear charges up. It starts to climb up the side of the ramp and uses its action over rough terrain to do that, and then it is Ray's turn.
Where is the placement of everybody right now?
So right now, from where you're at, assuming you're behind Dane,
Alrighty.
you've got an ape straight ahead of you. On the other side of Dane, wolves kind of off to each side of the ape. Also on the other side of Dane, a bear climbing up the ramp next to you. And what else is there? The orc is down on the ground still next to another ape.
Okay. The bear.
All right, going for the bear.
Yep, I'm gonna load up a Patriot arrow and fire.
Right on, go for it.
18 to hit.
Damn, yep, you sink that thing. Well, you're relatively close.
I mean, probably gives me
Yeah.
something good.
You're Hawkeyeing a 3-foot shot.
Alrighty. 5 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you smack that thing straight in the face. I mean, it smarts it. It smarts it good because it's not just a regular you shot it in the side. You shot him in the face. I mean, it was like when George Clooney shot Brad Pitt in that spy movie.
Nice.
Oh,
Alright.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my extra attack to stab it with my short sword.
Go for it.
Dirty 20.
Okay, yeah, that definitely a hit.
1 damage.
Okay.
And take that.
Take
It's
that.
gonna poke you. That was just there to add a little insult to injury.
Right.
Yeah.
Just kind of bitch slapped him a little bit.
All right, so that ape that got smacked around is just like, and oh wait, I wrote on the wrong one. Let me fix that really quick. I wrote the damage on the wrong ape. All right, the one further down then sees his friend and is like, and starts charging up. His friend has gotten hit and is coming back. And he's going to attempt to reach around Dane in an act of misguided vengeance and hit you. So he's going to take disadvantage on that, which means that is only a 14 to hit.
Or Dane.
Ray.
That is my AC, is 14.
So it slides along, the sword slides along and just kind of chinks off your armor. Good thing he wasn't an inch further to the left.
Nice. Sheer luck.
Sheer luck, yep. And then it is Castros' turn.
Oh, goody.
Alright, so I'm gonna first up cast Conjure Animals.
Awesome.
I'm gonna choose to do 2 creatures of challenge rating 1. And
Okay.
I believe when I looked this up online, that generally the player isn't supposed to choose the creatures. It's either decided randomly or decided by the DM.
Yeah, I was gonna. So I have the monster thing up that I'm putting my filters on, and we should say I'm thinking forest environment, basic monsters, and then that gives me a list, and then I'll just roll a die to see what shows up.
Okay. So to cast it, it's 2 challenge rating 1 creatures.
Okay, 2 challenge rating 1 creatures. I gotta find my other D10. There it is. I'm gonna roll 2 D10 because I have 10 options on this list, and whatever they come up or is what's gonna show up. So you got a direwolf and a giant toad.
Perfect team. Yeah. Also, that was a 25 to work, so I'm sure
it worked flawlessly.
Yeah. Alright,
In fact,
cast them.
Because it worked so flawlessly, the direwolf just comes stomping at full speed into the arena, and the toad leaps off the top of one of the buildings and lands down smack in front of the orc.
Perfect. I'll have to roll initiative for them.
Go ahead and just tell me what you get.
Okay, so I got 16 for one.
Okay.
And 18 for the other.
Oh, geez. All right. I'll put the one of them ahead of the ape there, and the other between the other 2 wolves. Kind of makes sense. All right, they are in.
Cool. Switch.
All right, so did you have anything else you're gonna do?
I don't know if I can control them on the same turn. I don't think I can, so I'll just I guess.
I am curious. It's summon beast, right?
It's conjure animal.
Conjure animal. Okay. Let's find out. Each beast is also considered fey. They obey any verbal commands that you issue them. No action required to do so. If you don't issue commands, they will just defend themselves against hostile creatures, but otherwise take no actions.
Why does our thing... Okay. So if the verbal commands is not an action, then it would be justifiable that I could give them commands.
I think that's perfectly fair. I mean, you cast a summoning, casting time of 1 action, so yeah, you could, it says no action requirement to give commands, so you can just give a command.
Cool, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, they probably won't execute it until it becomes their turn in the initiative lineup anyways.
That's fair, yeah. So we can just stay that for now and come back to it.
Sec, I'm pulling up stats on a giant toad. I have direwolf already. So the toad is in front of the orc?
Yeah.
That doesn't go well for me. I'm guessing orc is a large creature?
It is.
Darn it. If it was medium or smaller, I could have the toad swallow it.
Well, let me double check. It might just be a medium. Let me look up a half orc really quick just to verify, because he's not a full orc. Size is considered medium.
Perfect! Alright, that's exactly what's happening. Once it's the toad's turn, it'll make a swallowing attack.
Awesome. Well, it is currently, you've given your command, you did the summoning, you gave the commands, it's actually the orc's turn.
Do I have to make a command for both of them?
You can make a command. Yeah, I'll just say when it comes to their turn, you're commanding them directly.
Okay, cool.
You yell like attack or something, and they just understand that it's their job to attack on their turn.
Okay.
All right, so to the half orc. He is shocked by this giant toad that drops in front of him, but he's not sure what it's about. He actually is more interested in you guys. And let me bring up his, because he actually has his own stat sheet. Man, this is crazy. I don't think I've ever had so many stat sheets all up at once. All right, he uses a greatsword. So what he's going to do is he's going to start running towards you sidestep around the toad, move, say about 15 feet to close up the distance, and he's gonna spin his sword around and chuck it at you like, oh crap,
William Wallace.
yeah, William Wallace style, just like, and that is going to be. Oh, whoops! Come on, helps if I don't drop the die. There we go. So, oh my god, that is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. He's aiming for Castros, right?
Sure. I was
Okay.
just well here. Hold on. Castros is there. Well, there's all three of you are standing right there, right?
Yeah.
So here, I'm gonna roll a 1d6. If it's 1 or 2, it's gonna hit Dane. If it's 3 or 4, it'll hit Ray, and if it's 5 or 6, it'll hit Castros. So roll. It's a 2.
Okay, so hit Dane.
Yep. Sorry, Dane.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm probably best able to take it.
Well, I feel that being random is probably the best approach, just because he is chucking a giant sword in your general vicinity. Okay, so that is. Nope, no, you don't. 4, 5. Oh crap! Where did it go? 8. It hits you for 8 slashing damage,
Good lord.
piercing damage.
Okay.
All right, so then it is. Where am I at? Good lord. All right, the last ape, which was also standing down next to him, runs up, closing the gap, and tries to start climbing the side, much like the other ape does. So they're bearing down on you guys, and it is Dane's turn.
Oh, well, thank God. All right.
We have a lot of creatures out here.
I know. So who is directly in front of me?
There is a injured ape straight in front of you, and wolves off to either side.
Oh, okay. So the ape is the closest, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe the direwolf. My direwolf was either facing off against the other bear or the 2 wolves.
Your direwolf hasn't done anything yet. It's just
Well, I
kind of.
know, but you said it was in front of one of them.
Yeah, I don't remember. It ran in.
All right.
All right.
So I guess I'll just take out the ape that's directly in front of me. It has the great sword, so I'll attack that first.
All right.
That was a nat 20.
Oh god. All right. Yeah, you hit for sure. Roll again.
That's an 8.
8. Well, you still get your nat 20, so double damage plus your bonus.
Oh, nice. Okay, so it's a 1d. So I'll roll 2 1d8s then.
That's 1d10.
So 1d10. All right, 2 1d8s. You're not the only one that's dropping dice around here.
As long as you don't also smack your keyboard when you try to catch it and change all of the info on the screen.
All right. Plus 5 is a whopping 8 damage.
That's what the orc gave you.
So comically, you slam your axe into him and he goes down.
Really?
Well, it was you just that plus the previous damage done by Ray was the exact hit points I had written down for that ape.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. All right, so the ape is down. So the next 2 closest beings to me are the wolves.
Yes.
Okay. And where is Castros' direwolf in relation to all this?
Down at the bottom of the ramp.
Okay, so not close to me then. So, all right, so I'm going to turn my attention to one of the other wolves with my extra attack. I'm going to roll an attack.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. All right, let's see if I can roll better here. Oh my god! That's only 6 damage.
Hey, better than none.
Yeah.
All right, so that one has 6 damage. It is the dire wolf's turn.
Ooh. All right, let's see. Up the stats. What is it closest to?
Oh, honestly, you could say it's close. With how much movement's gone around, you could put him close to almost anything. Besides, he's got enough movement; he could run anywhere.
I'll have to take on the bear.
Right on. All right.
So I'll just have it run up and attack with a bite attack.
Okay.
Aim
Go
for the
for it.
throat. Oh, it was a 7 to hit.
That does not hit.
I'm aware.
The dire wolf whiffed.
It happens.
Well, I rolled. Anyways.
All right. It is time for the other wolf to now take an attack and go for Dane. And it misses completely. That was a terrible roll.
Oh,
And
Nope.
it is the toad's turn.
Cool. Swallow attack. 1 sec. So it takes 1 bite attack. So it's a bite attack. The attack hits. The target swallowed. I don't know if it takes the damage from the bite attack. Well, at least
yes.
Okay, so he takes that and the swallow effect. Got
So
it.
yeah, you have to make the bite attack first. If the bite attack is successful, then you can swallow.
Cool. All right. That is
What are you going for? The orc or the ape, or I guess what's the toad going for?
Toad has a movement speed of 20 feet.
Yeah.
Could he make it to one of the apes?
Yes, he could get to one of the apes.
Cool. I
He could
don't think
leap
he
from
can take
what-
on the orc with what he rolled. He rolled a 12.
Rolled a 12 to hit an ape, which it kind of glances off. Like you hit him with you go to bite him and he just like slips out of the way barely.
Fey animals are not doing so hot.
Oh, you just needed to roll slightly higher. All right, so let's see. We were on the bear that was climbing up. It jumps up top and takes a swing at Casros. So you're at the back, and that's where it came up. And that is a 11 to hit. I'm going to say that
Not
probably does not hit.
Nope.
All right, then it is Ray's turn.
All right. Whew. Okay. Already trying to think of where everything is right now. And who the best thing to attack is.
Well, you've got a high ground advantage over a bear that's below you, or an ape that's below you. There's a wolf off next to Dane. And actually, there's one on each side. One that he hit and one that he didn't hit. And there's the orc down below.
The bear with the Patriot arrow.
The bear. Oh, the one that just jumped up and attacked Casros?
The first one you said.
The ape.
The ape.
the ape.
Oh, the ape. Okay, so you have advantage on that. Pointing down. I guess you have double advantage, right?
I think
I
so.
don't remember. Does the Patriot Arrow give you advantage?
I think so, yes. Hang on.
Okay.
I wrote it in here.
So then you got like super advantage on this.
So you get four,
Yeah, I got advantage on target rolls.
So you get 4 rolls to hit the thing.
I think it's only 3.
At 3.
Oh, 3,
Yeah.
sorry.
Alrighty, first roll. First roll is a 21 to hit.
Oh my god, you hit.
Yeah,
First,
I don't think you need to roll
I
anymore.
want to see if I get a nat 20.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Nope, that's the best thing I got. So just
All
take
right.
the
Yeah, you can
20.
call that shot right into its face.
Alrighty. Straight into his face. Let's go. Ready. Roll for damage. 10 damage.
Damn.
Let's.
Whatever progress it made, you just knocked it back to the ground.
Alrighty, I'm gonna load up a normal arrow because I'm out of Patriot arrows and aim for the wolf that Dane injured.
All right, go for it.
14 to hit.
You hit.
Alrighty. 5 damage.
That kills it.
Ray is doing great tonight.
Yeah, that was awesome. Okay, so we have the. Let's see. There was the injured ape that. I'm trying to remember. He was the one that was coming up, and just got like hit, and he's hurt bad. Let's see. He actually. Let me roll something really quick. Oh god, yeah, he's gonna flee. He's gonna use his entire movement speed and dash action to get as far away from everyone as fast as possible.
So Ray took out 2 enemies in 1 turn.
Yep, and it's Castros' turn.
Oh, except is the Patriot arrow stuck in him?
Oh,
Yeah, in that one, yeah. So the ape, he's running away with the arrow stuck in his eye.
yeah. Hey.
Okay, we're gonna have to hunt that thing down.
Okay, well, I know what I'm doing next turn, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
So, Castros for the conjure animals, he needs to hold concentration on it.
Yep. So roll concentration check.
Is that just wisdom?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a 23.
Yeah, you nailed it. You're fine.
Am I still able to attack and do other things while concentrating?
Yep. You just had to maintain that.
Alright, I'll face off with the bear that's coming at me. I'll take out my club again. And swing for 14.
14 against the bear, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That is a hit.
Yes! I have the brown bear stats too, so I was already like, I know it hits.
Oh, yeah. Well, I had to check. I'm bouncing between windows. All right.
9 bludgeoning.
Nice. Thwack. It's a good thud.
That's a good smack.
Yeah.
All right. It is the orc's turn. At this point, he will, because his sword is up. It was stuck into Dane. He's going to charge at Dane and do a reckless fist attack, meaning he's going to punch you.
Mm-hmm.
And that is going to fail because he got a 15 to hit.
Nice.
So he just tried to punch you twice and it basically like, flailing hands and did nothing.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so that means, all right, we have another ape down here. That was the other one that that was the one that jumped up and attacked Castros, if I remember right. Last time.
Brown bear's still up there.
Yeah, and there's that guy. So let's see, this ape really quick. He has no injuries so far. Oh, and that is a 23 to hit.
Who's he attacking?
Castros.
Yeah. That hits.
And that will be 11 bludgeoning damage. And whenever you take damage and are concentrating on a spell, you must make a Constitution saving throw to maintain your concentration. The DC equals 10 or half the damage you will take, whichever number is higher.
A 9.
You rolled a 9?
Yeah.
All right, so then you lose concentration on your summon animals.
Darn. So they're gone now.
Yeah, I guess they fade back into
The ether?
the Fae.
Man.
All right, and it is Dane's turn.
All right, so this half orc has managed to anger Dane no end. So he's gonna swing at him with his axe.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. That is I believe it's a 24 to hit.
Holy crap! Yeah, you hit.
All right. Now let's see if I can roll more than a 1 or a 2 for damage.
Oh, and you have advantage against him. I just noticed that.
Oh, why do I have advantage?
Because he did a reckless fist punch against you, which puts him at disadvantage.
Oh, okay, cool. So that is 8 slashing.
Ouch. All right.
And then second attack, I'm going to swing at him again. And you say I have advantage?
You do.
Oh, that's good, because that first roll wasn't very good. That one is better. That's a 20 to hit.
Whew. Yeah, that hits.
Nice. All right, come on. Give me a good damage roll. That's another 7 damage.
Okay. That is pretty good. That's, I mean, you good hit is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, was it 15 damage in one turn? So I mean,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah. The wolf next to you is going to jump up and try to take another bite. And that is a 17 to hit.
Nope, not good enough.
Okay. Then it goes on to our bear friend, who, I'm trying to remember which one is that. That's the one that is.
Well, behind casseroles, right? It's the only bear that's left.
Yeah, that's right. So he's back there as well. I guess he better take a swing. Sorry, Castros. You're just there. That swing is 15 to hit.
Why is this mic picking up anything? Armor class is 15, so does not hit.
Okay. And it is Ray's turn.
Alright. So, the ape that is running off with my Patriot arrow still stuck in its face, is it still in eyesight?
Yes.
Good, I'm casting Hunter's Mark on that thing. It ain't getting away from me now, buddy boy!
Okay.
Hunter's Mark allows me to make extra advantage rolls to find creature target.
Nice. And an extra 1d6 damage whenever you hit.
Yep. Hunter Mark
All right.
on the plane. I'm going to chase that thing down and hit it.
Well, you got to roll to cast.
I had
10.
Guess what's the check on that?
Oh. Spells. I wouldn't know. Do you have a
I'm
spell?
trying to figure it out real quick. I believe that 10 is not good enough.
Gosh darn it! Alrighty, I'm running after this thing. I'll be back, you guys. Alrighty, as I'm running after it, can I shoot an arrow at it? A normal arrow?
Yes, you can move your maximum speed and then shoot an arrow. I'm just trying to see what the DC on that is. Just to verify, and I do not see anything about it. Oh, here it is. 8 plus proficiency bonus.
A what?
I think it's 8. Or no, well, that doesn't make sense. Oh, that's the save against it. Oh, so you just cast it and I have to roll to save against it.
Well, yes, I would think that would be it.
That's what it is. I'm sorry. This is a new spell. We've never used it before.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Ape gets a +2. And I rolled, so that is a 12.
All right, back to plan A.
All right.
Okay, so you make your full movement.
Yep.
What is that, like 30?
35.
35. Okay, so you close half the distance between you and him. You run down throughout this whole battle, drop and take a shot like Kevin Costner in Robin Hood.
Please be good. Ooh, boy, that is a 22 to hit, baby.
You hit.
Yeah. 5 damage.
Nice. Yeah, you sink that arrow in. And that... It is not quite dead, but it is moving at half speed. You gave it a severe limp. How about that?
Nice.
Perfect. You got an arrow in the knee.
Yeah, oh god, yes.
It's been a while since I've hunted something, so this is nice.
I was an adventurer like you once until I took an arrow in the knee.
Yep, exactly.
Oh god, I listened to an adventure the other day that was hilarious. The guy never said that, but the whole time he hinted at it. It's like, oh, do you mind if I sit? I have a problem with my knee. See, I used to be an adventurer, and he just never actually said that.
Yep. Exactly.
Anyway, all right, so it is that ape's turn, so he continues to run, getting an extra 30 feet out away from you. And let's see, it is Kasros' turn.
I'm a bit upset that I lost my animals because of the stupid bear. So I'm gonna cast Moonbeam on it. Is it far enough away from me for that?
It's right next to you.
How far though? Give me a foot estimate.
5.
Good enough. Moonbeam has a radius of 5 feet.
Oh,
I'll just take a step back and just snap my fingers and then suddenly engulf in flame.
All right.
Alright. It's 11 to hit. To cast.
Against the brown bear.
It's exactly as they see.
It is, so, but it's magic too, and you're just sending this thing off, so I'll give it to you.
It'll at least be cast, but it might not affect him at the moment.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll compromise. How about we call it half damage?
Alright, so he'll just automatically make the save.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, it's not an AC based, it's a save based, right?
Yeah, it's radiant damage, so whenever they
Radiant
start
damage.
or enters it.
All right, so you just cast it, and I got to make a save, which is what, a dex save?
Constitution.
Constitution save. Well, I just totally failed that. I rolled a 4. Like, he fails.
Yeah, and my spell saving DC is really good, so...
No, you're burning his ass. Go for it.
Alright, 2d10. That's 11.
11 damage. Yeah. He gets toasty. He's toast. Yeah. And you also did hit that 8, by the way, that's also up there with you. Since it's radiant damage in that circle.
Once again,
I
it
just
can make
rolled
a
a
Constitution saving throw as well.
Well, I rolled a 6 for him, so
Yep, not happening.
yeah.
Alright, so now that I can concentrate on the moonbeam, and every time they start or enter whenever they start their turn or enter it, then they have to make the save again.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. Well, the orc that's in front of Dane is going to raise both arms up in the air and bring them down in a mighty hit for a whole nat 20.
All right.
Hey, after those last 2 terrible rolls, it had to be coming.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't.
Okay, let's see. He's an orc. He's hitting you with that. So that 7, He brings both arms down on you for 13 bludgeoning.
You're kidding.
No, well, it was a nat 20. I had to
Well,
double the
yeah,
roll.
but it's his fist. I mean, that's crazy considering he's basically taking unarmed attacks.
He's a big boy.
He's an orc.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
half orc. All right, fine. I'll tell you what. Make it 10.
No, that's fine.
I'm giving you 3 back. Make it 10.
He's just complaining.
You're
You know,
right.
he's
I
not
shouldn't.
spoiled
I just
children.
I just rolled it based off of following the rules, adding the strength, doing the all that. But you're right. He isn't doing an unarmed attack against you. I was thinking it logically made sense because the whole half orc thing. Their basically body is leather. So it's like being hit with a leather armor.
Well, yeah, I guess that is true. I'll take the 13. It's not a big deal.
One of these days, we need to have a lesson about you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. You're just gonna take your lumps and take them.
If he wasn't such a, if he wasn't such a strong, he's a decently high level guy. That's why. I mean, he's like the head of the, he's the captain of the guard.
All right. Okay. Is it my turn now?
Anyway, no, it's the ape's turn, the one that was up that Castros just fried.
All right, Constitution saving throw for it.
Hold on, well, I gotta see if I even can hit first. I rolled a 3, so that's not happening. Don't worry about it.
Nope, another 2d10 radiant damage. Woohoo!
Oh, is that what I? Oh, he takes it on his turn.
Yeah, whenever he starts,
gotcha.
enters it or starts his turn in it.
Okay, well,
Oof, it's probably dead. That was 17.
yes, yes. All of the hair just evaporated in a poof of smoke, and it falls over as a very naked mole rat of a bear.
The bear or the ape?
The ape.
Okay.
Ape, sorry.
Oh, you got a lot to keep track of there.
Yeah, I even looked at it, and I still said the wrong thing. Anyway.
Do they revert back to their
human form
once they're dead?
Yeah, it's the standard transmorph, just like Castros goes through for becoming a creature, so yeah.
Darn, I was gonna have some ape teeth.
Well, that's why you gotta bust the teeth out and then transform them back.
True. Alright, bear, come here.
Dane's turn.
Alright, I'm obviously flailing at the orc. Alright, so that is 16 to hit.
Yeah, you hit.
Oh, wow. I wasn't sure. I figured the armor class might be up there.
No, he's got a relatively low armor class. He's just really strong.
Okay. So that's 9 slashing.
Nice.
He's got a fair amount of hit points, though.
He does.
Alright, now I'm going to swing again for my extra attack.
Okay.
Well, thank goodness I'm in proximity to my peeps.
At least Castros.
Well,
You
that's
guys
true.
are all close enough.
Ray's
No.
off on a field trip.
Yeah, Ray's away.
Oh yeah, that's right. Ray's already moved away too far.
Okay, so my second roll is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Alright. And come on. Oh, goodness gracious. I am having 0 luck rolling high damage.
Well, you're the only one who's rolled 2 nat 20s tonight.
Yeah, so that's 7 slashing.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Nice. We still have that one wolf that's hanging out there that just can't seem to do anything, but he'll keep trying to bite at you.
I figured.
Actually, no. I think because Ray just went running, he'll go running after Ray.
Okay.
Well, it makes sense,
Yeah,
just
it
kind
does.
of chasing. So that one is going to be a 20 to bite.
Yeah, no, that hits.
Thankfully, it's a relatively weak one. gets you right in the butt for 6 damage. It's piercing.
Alright.
And you need to do a strength saving throw really quick.
18.
You're fine.
Yep. Take that, you stupid wolf.
All right, it is the bear. And it is going... Oh, it needs to take damage first.
Oh.
So do your...
Constitution check.
I rolled a 10.
Still fails.
Okay.
And not so good on damage that time. He only takes 4.
Okay. He gets 4. And he tries to hit you in kind. And that is a 10 to hit, which I'm sure does not hit.
Does not hit.
And he does have multi-attack. The second one is a 15 to hit.
Also does not hit.
So
All right. Well, then it is Ray's turn. Ray, you got bit on the butt, but you're still upright, and you'll have to run from where you're at to catch up, so you don't lose sight of the ape that's running away. So, like, you could run your full movement, drop, and shoot if you wanted.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then.
Does running count as an action? Because I'd like to try to cast Hunter's Mark again, just to be safe, because if the creature dies before the hour's up, I get to choose a new target.
If you're dashing, it counts as an action. You can go your full movement speed and then do something.
Okay.
Correct.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna try to cast Hunter's Mark on that ape again, just to be safe.
Okay. You're gonna run and then cast, or are you just gonna cast it?
I was gonna cast it.
Okay, go for it.
21.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, geez, that's gonna hit for sure. I'm supposed to roll a save, I think. Which is 8 on the save.
Alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna go my full distance and then shoot him with the arrow.
Can you do that since you cast? I don't think so.
She has 2 actions.
I have an extra attack.
Okay, cool.
Alrighty. Please hit arrow. Please hit arrow.
Well, now you have advantage from the hunter's mark.
Yeah, I don't think I need it. That was a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah, then you hit.
Sweet. Alrighty. Now I get to roll 2 1d6s. 8 damage.
Nice.
Is it still not dead?
It is... yeah, it's bleeding out. I mean, it's not quite dead, but it's bleeding out. It's going to be dead here within a round. I mean, you can just let it finish itself off if you want.
Cruel. But,
All right, well, we'll let it lay there on the ground dying. Castros, it's your turn.
Cool. I want some bear teeth, so I'm gonna take my club and try to aim for its snout.
Okay, go for it.
Knock some teeth out. Nat 20.
Oh, God. Yeah, well, that worked.
Ooh, bear teeth.
Roll
And
again, see if you just, go ahead.
What?
Go roll again. Do your double check.
That was a 10. Plus 5 to hit, so 15.
Well, that kills the bear.
But was I able to get teeth before it reverts?
That's a good question. Let's see here. Roll me a quick nature check.
That's a 24.
Yes. You take a swing, the teeth, you hit it right in the mouth, the teeth snap out, and you reach up real quick and grab them as they fall to the ground, and the bear flips backwards, hitting its head, and expires, reverting to a human, and its teeth are in your hand.
The teeth are still bear teeth?
I guess so. I don't know why they wouldn't be, because it's just the creature that reverts. I mean, I'd imagine, like, if you polymorphed and then had like a toenail ripped out, and then you lost your hit points and reverted back, you'd have your normal toenail, and thus the polymorph one would be still in place as well as a polymorphed toenail.
And took out a bear. Today is great.
All right. Where are we at? That was Castros doing that. So. Oh, yeah, it's our buddy the orc.
Yep.
See how he does on this. He misses. He tries to take the same swing at you and misses horribly. So it's your turn.
Well, that is surprising. I was expecting another 20.
I got a 6 and a 9.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I mean,
It's just how it goes. That's why I said I just let the dice fall how they fall.
sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
All right. So that is a 15 to hit.
The orc, that hits.
Okay. Wow. Surprising. All right. What kind of damage do I got? Ooh, I finally got fairly decent damage there. So that's 11 slashing.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, that one hurt him bad.
Okay. So second attack, I'm going to swing again.
Okay.
That is only a 10 to hit. So I'm guessing that's going to be a miss. Huh?
Well, so I was just having you do that more as a formality to see about knocking him down because, I mean, you used up his hit points with your last blow, but I wanted to see if you would pull off one of those cool, like, finish him style moves.
Oh.
But yeah, you've killed that orc.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, good, because he was annoying. Actually, he was more than annoying. Dane does not like him at all.
Noted. So the last thing that's left is the wolf in the field that took a chunk out of Ray's butt, and it's down there, and I guess it doesn't know what's going on, so it's going to still run at Ray. And that is a 22 to hit. Yep, 22 to hit. It's a lucky biting wolf.
Yeah, that wasn't having any luck against Dane, but boy, it's sure chewing on Ray.
Yeah, that's 7 piercing, and Ray needs to make a strength save.
Alrighty. Strength save. Here we go. 13.
You're good.
Sweet. Alright.
All right, that's all that's left, and we are on. Oh, it's Ray. It's your turn.
Okie dokie. Alright, so is the ape dead yet, or is he just clinging on to life still?
Let's just say that in this last round, he's bled out.
Sweet! I'm gonna move my hunter's mark over to this wolf then.
Okay.
Dope. Alright. That is the good thing about hunter's mark, is if the creature dies before the hour is up, then you gotta change targets.
You don't have to recast then?
Nope.
Okay.
Just changes. Alrighty, let's go. Alrighty. Even though this wolf is right next to me, my arrows do more damage than my sword, so I'm gonna shoot it.
I'm gonna shoot it in the face.
Shoot it in the face. Yeesh.
And maybe not.
Wait, hang on.
You do have advantage, don't you, because of the mark?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good. Roll again.
Alrighty.
That's much better.
It's got to beat a 13. Oh, 18? Yeah, you're good.
Okay. 1d8 plus 1d6. That is 12 damage.
Wow. Holy crap, that's so you just like roll around, this thing bites you, you roll around, you're just like, damn it, and shoot, and the arrow just like flies in one eye out the back of its skull, and it just looks at you, blinks the other eye, and falls over dead.
Oh, nice.
Holy crap, that was a hell of a hit.
That's a Legolas shot.
Nice.
Yeah,
Time to retrieve all my arrows.
right on. Well, good job, you guys defeated everyone.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm upset that my animal fade didn't do anything.
Yeah, they never quite get a chance, but yeah, what are you gonna do?
It was an almost.
They kept monsters occupied for a turn, so I mean, there you go.
A turn.
Yeah.
So
If it hadn't have been for the timing there, it would have worked out better.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So
Guess we'll turn back to the wizard.
yeah, well, let's turn our attention back to the wizard.
You go looking for him, and you find him all the way back up in the top, or the middle area, the big room. He's looking over everything, and he's just complaining left and right.
How?
No, because this place is a mess.
He sold so much. My treasures, my trinkets, all gone.
Okay.
Sucks to suck, dude.
So does this mean you don't have any kind of reward for us?
I had so much. He stole so much from me. Oh.
Sad.
Well,
He keeps looking around.
Can I do something though, please?
What?
Fine. Dave's telling you to wait, but I want to do something.
Okay. Well, he keeps looking around, and he says,
I had so much. If I definitely owe you guys, I owe you guys everything. I am in your debt. If you could just give me a little bit of time, please. Let me get my affairs back in order. I come back and I can thoroughly reward you.
Me not want to do it. Was charm him, and then while he's charmed, make him sign a contract with us.
No, we probably don't need to go through that, but
I mean, after charm person wears off, he'll know he was charmed, but if it's a contract, there's nothing he can do about it. Like, it lasts for an hour, so we just need to charm him, get him somewhere where a lawyer can officiate a contract, and it is legally binding.
I mean, we could just kind of hold him to him owing us a favor to be, that we'll collect on in some further future time and place.
Do you trust him?
Not particularly.
Exactly, let's make him sign a legally bonding contract.
I don't want to put charm person, drag him all the way back into town.
It asserts dominance.
No.
Well, maybe he knows, like, a magic contract we can do that's really legally binding.
Well, I mean, he's willing to pay.
He says he's willing to pay. Is he really willing to pay?
We can ask him. So, hey, are you willing? Yeah, go ahead.
Do you need to go somewhere? I can transport. I can conjure up a portal and help you get across the world.
Where do we need to go? The weir.
We need to go to the weird.
Well, we don't have Alpha with us right now.
True. How would Alpha be able to find us?
Oh, okay. So maybe we should wait till Alpha comes back, and then we'll be like, so can you get us to the weird?
He steps back, looking horrified.
Yes. that's possible. Why would you want to go there?
We have a companion that's there. We have something we need to give him, and there's other things that we need to do. So we need to collect him and then continue on our journey.
He's like,
Yeah, I can do that for you. Do you want to go now? You just fought a bunch of people. I guess I could do that.
No, we don't want to go now. We're waiting for another companion. So when he shows up, then we'll find you and we'll hit you up again.
Understood. Yes, that would be for the best. Allow me to get my place back straight and get my head on. This has all been very traumatic. Thank you so much. Yes, please, get your friend. Come back. I will gladly send you where you need to go.
Sounds perfect.
Well, this was an eventful day.
Yeah,
I was gonna say successful, but that's not exactly the word I'd call it.
it was successful.
It's semi-successful.
Oh, you're just upset because your conjure animals didn't work the way you wanted it to.
so we ended up with like a
I wanted,
stick.
to see a toad. I wanted to see a giant toad swallow a half orc. That would have been awesome.
That would have been fun.
That would have been awesome. So are we ending this there as a sitcom ending? Everyone just ha 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 to credits.
Sure.
Yep, that sounds good.
Perfect.
Great film episode ending.
All right. Next time, Alpha returns. Dun, dun, dun.
This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for our character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.
No, that's really not the way it works.